What's up, y'all? I said, what's up, y'all? Look at me when I'm talking to you, bro. Nah, I'm just messing with y'all, man. This your boy Knockout Boxing 86 TV, and we in here. So check this out, bro. Before we get going on our video, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new here, share the video, turn on your notifications, and go follow me on Twitter at KOBoxing86TV. And if you got a breakdown or a prediction you want me to do, knockoutboxing86@yahoo.com is the email address. And don't forget about our live shows. We live every Wednesday night at 7:30 p.m. Central Time, live every Thursday night at 7:30 p.m. Central Time. And then you can also catch me live every Sunday morning with the Singing OG KQKC Boxing Network, Sunday mornings, 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. But let's go ahead and get it popping and get into our video. And today, bro, the Devin Haney versus George Kambosos 2, the rematch is confirmed, bro. George Kambosos has spoken, and he has let everybody know that he is going to exercise his rematch clause. Let's talk about it in this video. This is what he had to say, bro. George Kambosos says the rematch is happening. 100%, I've activated the rematch clause. The Emperor is dead, but Ferocious is still alive, and I will be back. This is my destiny to show how great I am and get those belts back. I know I can beat Haney. There are options for Melbourne, Sydney, and Brisbane. It will be in Australia, which is great. I know I can win a rematch. I will make some changes. My confidence hasn't been broken. On the day, Ferocious wasn't at his best. I was just off a touch, but no excuses. I have to be smarter at my game plan next time. I am blessed to get the shot again. And then this is what Bob Arum had to say about it. There's a contract for him to fight Kambosos again in a rematch. Again, when sensible people have a contract and there's another way to go, you might be able to do that. In other words, nobody is talking about breaching a contract, but it may be worthwhile for Kambosos to take another fight for a tune-up fight and then fight the winner of Haney and who Haney would be fighting. All that is possible, but is there a contract for a rematch? Absolutely. And knowing the Haneys and what honorable people they are, they're not going to breach that contract. So that's what both sides had to say, bro. Let me let y'all know what I think, bro. Number one, I don't want to see this fight. I ain't going to hold y'all. I don't want to see this fight. I have no interest in seeing rematches that I feel like I know the outcome of. Like Usyk versus Joshua, yeah, think I know what's going to happen in that one. Bivol versus Canelo, yeah, I know what's going to happen. Haney versus Kambosos, yeah, I know what's going to happen in that shit. So I don't, like, when there's no intrigue, bro, when the fight wasn't competitive the first time, you know, I ain't really high. Like, I don't really want to see that. I don't really, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, damn, bro, it wasn't even competitive. Haney probably just going to watch him even worse the second time. But with that being said, as a boxing fan, that's what I think in terms of me watching the fight. Am I going to watch it? Am I going to support it? Yeah, but do I want to watch it? Is it my first choice for either of these fighters? Hell no, bro. But as a man, as someone who believes that people should honor what they sign, if this is the route that Kambosos chooses to go, kind of what Bob Arum alluded to, Devin Haney should go ahead and honor that contract and fight him again. Am I saying, you know, don't see if you can come to an agreement? Will Kambosos take some step-aside money? Will Kambosos be willing to fight someone else in a tune-up to maybe get his confidence back up? Will he be willing to take a pay cut and give Haney more money? Like, what concessions is he willing to make in order to make the fight happen or in order to go another route? I think that should be explored by Devin Haney, Bob Arum, Top Rank, Bill Haney. They should see if there's something else that can be done, because there are much better fights that fight fans want to see over Kambosos. No shade to Kambosos. You got your rematch clause. Stand firm. You get the fight. But for the Haneys and for fight fans, we looking like shit. See, was there something you can do? Maybe you can offer him a deal to where he can get kind of comparable money to fight somebody like Nakatani. Like, Bob Arum got a shit ton of 135-pound fighters that he can offer up George Kambosos to try to build himself back up. You understand what I'm saying? Devin Haney, I believe, should go fight somebody like Lomachenko or Gervonta Tank Davis. Those are the two fights that he want, that he say get him up and he's most interested in. He should be allowed to go pursue those fights. It ain't like he won some sort of split decision. It's not like George Kambosos. You could see some light at the end of the tunnel of some things that he was doing to have success in the fight. And if he does this different or he does that different, then shit, he can win the fight. He like until he showed me that he can deal with a jab, I'm not really interested in seeing him fight Devin Haney, because Mickey Bay was able to have a lot of success against George Kambosos, keeping him at his distance. And that was like in 2019? And this fight is in 2022, so 3 years later, you still couldn't get out the way of a jab. You couldn't do nothing with Devin Haney. So what makes me think that a few months, because this fight will be at the end of the year, what makes anyone believe that in a few months you're going to all of a sudden learn how to deal with a fighter who got great length and a good jab and good defense and good footwork? You just going to get outboxed thoroughly again, bro. Like, that's what's going to happen in that fight. But overall, if he exercises his rematch clause, then I do think that Devin Haney should go ahead and honor that and fight that man, bro. And in the meantime, this brings some clarity to the lightweight division. What's everybody else gonna do? Is Lomachenko gonna stay in Ukraine? Is he gonna come back and get a fight? Because Loma's 33, 34 years old. He fought 2 times in 2021. We at the middle of 2022 and we ain't seen him yet. He can't be having layoffs like this, bro. He getting up there. You know what I'm saying? It's time to get active. So, what is he going to do? Gervonta Tank Davis. Ryan Garcia has a fight. He's fighting Javier Fortuna, and there's no guarantee that he's going to be Javier Fortuna. What would Gervonta Tank Davis do? He can fight pretty much anybody that he wants to, because the mandated fight that the WBA wants to make is him versus the winner of Haney and Kambosos, but they got their rematch going for right now. So in the meantime, you already exercised your mandatory enrollee, who was the interim WBA champion. You got him out the way. So for right now, you free to fight whoever you want. What are you going to do? Are you guys going to go out and make the Ryan Garcia fight if Ryan Garcia is able to beat Javier Fortuna? Or if Javier Fortuna wins, are you going to fight him? Are you going to look at an option like Jojo Diaz and fight Jojo Diaz? To me, those are the best options. Because I don't know if Loma's coming back, it's gonna be for a top-ranked fight. If he come back to the U.S. to fight, it's gonna be an in-house fight for Bob Arum. That's what's gonna happen. To be real with y'all. So Tank and Loma, that's not realistic. They ain't trying to make that fight. Loma's not coming off of a year layoff and fighting Tank. It's just not gonna happen, bro. They're not setting him up like that. He got to be, you know, active and ready to go. They got to make sure you get his feet back up under him. You don't take a year out the ring and your first fight back, fight Tank. So that's unrealistic. Plus all the cross-promotional shit with the people. Because I believe Tank is doing one or two things. He's either going to stay with Al Haymon and just be a PBC fighter and use his GTD promotions, or he's going to re-sign to Mayweather Promotions. Of those two options, staying with Al Haymon, cutting out Mayweather, and just doing your GTD shit, that's the best option to me. The best option out of all of them is if he would just go do his own thing and go get the fights he want. 1 fight deal here, 2 fight deal there. That's what I would like for him to do, to eliminate barriers and go get the biggest and best fights. But he's such a star. You know, he's such a draw down there from at 135 that guys will have to come to him. You have to come to him for that exposure. He the money man, and because of his talent, because of what he does, people are going to always question, no matter how many belts you have, they're still going to be like, yeah, but you got to see Tank, though. So everything still kind of run through him, just like everything run through Devin Haney, but in a different way. You can't be no champion unless you go fight Devin Haney. You can't really be considered the man overall unless you fight Tank and dispatch a Loma. So it's still some questions at 135 pounds, but now that we know what Devin is doing, we need to find out what Tank and them are doing. What are y'all doing, bro? I would love, in my personal opinion, bro, if Devin is fighting Kambosos, which it looks like he is based on this report, then the best thing for somebody like Gervonta, because I believe Loma's staying in the Ukraine, bro. I don't think we're going to see him in 2022. I hope we do, because he's a very good fighter, and I love to see him fight. Love his footwork, love his ability. He can box, bro. Highly entertaining fighter. It's something missing in boxing when he ain't fighting, so I want to see him fight, but I don't think he's coming back in 2022. I just don't. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, for Gervonta Tank Davis, what I would like for him to do, since Devin Haney is fighting Kambosos, these are the two things. Ryan Garcia versus Javier Fortuna. If Ryan Garcia wins that fight, Tank Davis versus Ryan Garcia, they need to go after that fight full steam ahead. I don't care if he pulled out of the negotiations. I don't care about Oscar De La Hoya being difficult to work with. They need to go try to get that fight. If Ryan Garcia loses, or if he wins and he continues his clout chasery, duckery shit, and he don't want the fight, and he try to go, you know what I'm saying, duck and do the shit that Ryan Garcia is known to do, then I would love to see Gervonta Tank Davis take on JoJo Diaz. I would love to see that fight. I think it's a good fight, and if you want to run down on Haney, if you want to keep yourself in the conversation, you got to start fighting common opponents and beating their ass worse than Devin Haney did, similar to what Mayweather and Pacquiao were going back and forth and doing. Like, oh, you went the distance with JoJo Diaz. Oh, it was a close fight. I'm about to stop his ass and beat his ass badly. That's the type of shit he need to be on. So that's what I would like to see from Tank now that we know Devin Haney is tied up basically for all of 2022. And let's just see how the lightweight division plays out. But this is kind of bad news for fight fans, because we would all like to see bigger fights in the lightweight division than Haney Kambosos too. We would love to see Haney versus Lomachenko. We would love to see Haney versus Tank Davis. But the other guys can get it popping. No reason why Tank Davis and Ryan Garcia can't fight. Tank Davis and JoJo Diaz. Tank Davis, Javier Fortuna. No reason why these other top contenders can't fight each other while Devin Haney and George Kambosos are handling their business. That's my opinion. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Comment down below, smash the like, subscribe to the channel, share the video, turn on your notifications. Go follow me on Twitter at KOBoxing86TV. If you got a breakdown or a prediction you want me to do, knockoutboxing86@yahoo.com is the email address. Don't forget about our live shows as well. We live every Wednesday night at 7:30 p.m. Central Time, every Thursday night at 7:30 p.m. Central Time. And you can also catch me live every Sunday morning with the Singing OG KQKC Boxing Network, Sunday mornings 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. I appreciate y'all watching the video. Enjoy the rest of your day. And with that, we out of here. Peace, y'all.